awesome. He opened the hatch, stepped inside, then he took a seat. He checked his calibrations, then he looked at me.
Wait, hold up. First we got proud of them honoring Julian Crooks.
Then we'll have folks from the Agricultural Society.
We have our district youth cook-off champions.
What? 3 different segments? 3 different hosts? Man, we gonna need a sponsor.
Our word of the week is sponsor. S-P-O-N-S-O-R. It's a noun that means a person, firm, organization, etc. that finances and buys the time to broadcast a radio or television program so as to advertise a product, a political party, etc.
This week we featuring the music of Matrix.
Cause when my work done, I'm like a different person.
You join us this Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Radio Kiman 89.9 FM and for Youth Flex, a program for all people, by young people. Youth Flex, more than talk.
Maybe we can fall in love.
Glory, today we are teaching on creativity.
Tarek, your seat is over there.
Whether you realize it or not, there are some people with whom we are acquainted that we begin to realize that they are creative people, and we expect them to be creative.
No, your seat is outside.
He gonna cook up a stammer?
They've become known for creativity. There are other people around here who feel like they don't have a creative bone in their body.
Better stick around and find out.
You don't even know how to match up your socks.
That makes me stronger. I got to testify.
Welcome to the season of creativity, hosted by Brad.
What's the charge? She said no cause. She said, I love you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Youth Flex Radio Show, the show for all people by young people. I'm your host, Bradley. I'm here for your season of creativity. Just to make sure we have your full attention, clap your hands 4 times and say, great news. Youth Flex is having 4 sets of guests today for the first time ever. Today, we have a proud of them honoree, Jillian Crooks. Then, we will hear from the folks from the Cayman Islands Agriculture Society, sharing information on the upcoming 52nd Annual Agricultural Show. Also, some youth parliamentarians and youth cook-off district champions. 4 interviews, 3 different hosts. Now that my dear friends is very ambitious and creativity. Youth Flex has partnered with Clifton Hunter High, John Gray High School, and the Public Library to bring you the word of the week, which is sponsor. It will be much appreciated right now. S-P-O-N-S-O-R. It's a noun that means a person, firm, organization, etc. that finances and buys the time to broadcast a radio or television program so as to advertise a product, a political party, etc. So let's get started. As always, you are welcome to join in on the conversation by calling us at 1-800-534-8255. Toll-free courtesy of Flow. Or join us on YouTube Live. But before we chat with our guests, let's take our first music break.
Our first music break is from Matrix, Timeline.
Based on a true story. He opened the hatch, stepped inside, then he took a seat. He checked his calibrations, then he looked at me. He didn't say nothing, but he just gave me a nod. Shut the hatch, flipped the switch, and after that, he was gone. 1, 2, the seconds passed by, and I knew something was wrong. Cause of him, there was no sign. See, he should have been back almost as soon as he left. That's how we planned it. In every simulation, every test, if everything went out, we surely should be able to find the girl, save her life, then get back inside. But as I sat there waiting, that was when I realized it ain't always that simple when you travel through time. That's when I was almost blinded by a light flash, and the machine reappeared with a slight crash. I rushed over quite fast, gripped it with a tight grasp, pulled it open, then put a hand on my mouth to stifle my gas. Cause I wasn't prepared to see her sitting there looking just as I remembered, minus a couple years. And I remember thinking as my eyes filled with tears, if time's a straight line, maybe it starts here. But that feeling didn't last too long, and it was partly the look that she gave me when she saw me that scarred me. Eyes so wide, sweat running down her face, hand on her chest, breathing so hard like she was just running a race. And then it clicked, what's missing from the pic? Cause she was by herself when it was him she should have been with. This wasn't the plan, the fact is their positions were switched. Cause he was meant to be right back after the issue was fixed, so she could go on living her life never knowing that she would have died. If we didn't intervene, there was no way we wouldn't try. Now she was here and he was what else. Soon as she calmed down, she told me how the story went. Every time he saved her, she would die some other way, like it was meant to be. Like he was fighting fate, kept going back and trying till he realized that somebody had to take her place, sent her away, and then he stayed. And I wasn't prepared for what she made me hear, cause he had been my homeboy for almost 20 years. And I remember thinking while feeling the despair, if time's a straight line, maybe it ends here. Nah, I wasn't having that. Couldn't let this be the end. Not even if the fact was that he sacrificed himself for her. See, that was unacceptable. That's why I built this time machine, cause I have trouble letting go. If he could save her, then I could do the same for him. There had to be a loophole. I'd find some other way to win. We were all gonna make it. If there's a shot, then I take it. And I was not hesitating, didn't give a fuck what was fated or meant to be. Even if it even took a century, had all the time in the world to find a way eventually. I looked at her and thought of everything she said to me, trying to find a clue to the solution, mentally. But then her voice interrupted my thoughts. She said we have to go and get him back, no matter the cost. And I looked over at the machine and gave her a nod. And a couple minutes later, both of us were gone. And I remember thinking as we rewound the years, time's not a straight line. That's just how it.
My name is Alfredo Whitaker, president of CIFA, Cayman Island Football Association.
Hey, it's Brody Thomas representing Tigers FC.
This is Ramon Seeley representing Boylantown.
Hey, this is Roberto Lopez representing Cayman Brat.
My name is Mark Campbell and I'm the Assistant General Secretary of Cayman Islands Football Association, CIFA.
Cayman Islands Football Association.
Building a better future for Cayman football.
CIFA, Cayman Island Football Association.
Go out, support the games in your district. Fitness Plus in Alexander Place, Industrial Park, is your home for all things fitness. With their team of experts offering delivery, installation, setup, and servicing on all major brands of home and commercial fitness equipment. The best way to prolong the life of your fitness equipment is to ensure it's properly maintained. Keep your equipment safe and working. Visit the Fitness Plus showroom in Alexander Place, Industrial Park, or call 938-3487. Fitness Plus. Get the equipment you want at the price you can afford.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Woodman-Bodden, your Miss World Cayman Islands, inviting you to experience City Wok, Cayman's newest Asian-style cuisine, the way it was meant to be. East meets West at City Wok, located in Anderson Square in the heart of Georgetown, serving the finest Chinese, Japanese, and Filipino dishes with lunchtime combo specials Monday to Friday. Dine in, take out, or take a culinary journey around the world without leaving your desk. City Wok delivers or place your order online. See their full menu at citywok.ky. City Wok in Anderson Square. Call 947-9965.
Youth Flex for all people by young people.
Welcome back, listeners. Now we are joined with the Proud of Them honoree, Jillian Crooks. Can you start off by introducing yourself?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jillian Jones Gahagan Crooks. I swim for Commander Bay Aquatic Club and the national junior team for the Cayman Islands.
You look like you come prepared, though.
How does it feel to be a Proud of Them honoree?
I feel excited, happy, and thrilled. If it wasn't for God, my family, the Westerberg family, which is Corey, Auntie Sheena, and Uncle Derek, the Physiotherapy Center, and my coach, I would not be this successful today.
Amen. I'm glad that you say God. God always comes first. What category were you awarded for?
My award was in the sports category.
What have you done in your category to become an honoree?
I have represented the Cayman Islands at swim meets such as Krifta, Sisikan, Yuana, and Iska. I also participate in local swim meets.
Okay, tell me a little more about that. You look like a legit swimmer. So, what have you accomplished so far?
I have set several records.
Medical fields. People? Does it? What were your records?
I broke my best records that I broke were the 50-free record at either Iska or Carla House. That was a 16-year-old record by one of the famous swimmers from Jamaica.
Okay. What district were you from?
I am from the district of Prospect in the beautiful Cayman Islands.
How do you think this recognition will impact your life?
Well, this is going to motivate me to try harder in my goals in swimming, lessons, and my personal life, and to rely on God for His plans for me.
Okay. And do you think that your billboard will be an inspiration for your peers and youth coming up?
Yes, I'm sure it is. I've received messages of congratulations, and some of my peers and a few younger swimmers have told me that I'm an inspiration to them.
Okay.
What do you want to become in the future?
In the future, I would like to become an ER surgeon because it is my desire to help people in immediate care and to help them to become healthy.
You answering fast too.
So you don't want to become a professional swimmer or anything like that?
That's also my main goal.
Okay. We are in our season of creativity. What does creativity mean to you?
For me, creativity means to challenge myself every day to be better than I was yesterday.
Okay.
Do you have any closing remarks or shout-outs?
I'd like to thank God for blessing me with my talents, my family, the Westerberg family, again, Corey, Aunt Tashina, Uncle Derek, my coaches, my church family, and to the people who have encouraged me.
Okay, we want to thank you for coming on to Youth Flex Radio Show. Now that you know that what Youth Flex is all about, hopefully if you are interested in this kind of stuff later on, you could join, you know. And for those that want to meet her or would be interested in finding out what she can do, I guess meet her at the pool. But thank you for coming on, and we'll go to our next music break.
Whatever. Whenever. Don't believe a word. Cause, yeah. Whatever they thought about me, they don't know the truth. I just know I'm rocking this beat like it's overdue. You just nod your head in your seat until they notice you. And if they tell you something about me, just tell them, whatever they thought about me, they don't know the truth. I just know I'm rocking this beat like it's overdue. You just nod your head, move your feet until they notice you. And when they tell you something about me, they all liars. Unless they told you I spit fire. See, I'm kinda like Clark Kent. They assume cause my attire that I am just a mild-mannered type of writer who never does it big but just sits at home in silence. When the fact of the matter is I ain't lacking activities. Get up for road and rat and come back and compose the illest beat. Next up I'm at the gym. After that I just hit the scene and bust a dance and I choreographed within a week. My life is a tapestry. All the tasks that I'm packing in, I'm super versatile, eclectic and multi-talented and ultra humble. Nah, I never brag or boast. So all they talking makes me want to go off and slit a throat. Except that all that violence kinda out of my element. Instead, my eloquence will shut them down like it's elements. If they feeling intense, they need to go to the reverend. I'm irreverent, but only cause my verses are heaven sent. So whatever they thought about me, they don't know the truth. I just know I'm rocking this beat like it's overdue. You just nod your head in your seat until they notice you. And if they tell you something about me, just be like, yo, whatever they thought about me, they don't know the truth. I just know I'm rocking this beat like it's overdue. You just nod your head, move your feet until they notice you. And when they tell you something about me, but if they said I'm a nerd, well, they write about that. In spite of the fact that the girls wanna ride on my lap, spend a couple hours on the forum, then I sign all the dots so I can get in front of the mic and spit inspiring raps. I got handed me on my hard drive, Gundams on my dresser, on my shelves a couple hundred books. It's like whatever. My rules a pirate's chest full of treasure, and I'm clever, so I ain't got no time for trying to impress ya. Now what you know about rocking comics and model kits? Killed it in high school, so much I got a scholarship, but I'm never scared to holler the hardest sticks. I'll take them to the VIP and we pop in another bottle quick. But maybe that's after I blow up. I'll show up and stun on all these telling me just to grow up. You know what? That diamond advice ain't good for no one, but it's all they know of. So they go on and so on. So whatever they thought about me, they don't know the truth. I just know I'm rocking this beat like it's overdue. You just nod your head in your seat until they notice you. And if they tell you something about me, hey yo, just whatever they thought about me, they don't know the truth. I just know I'm rocking this beat like it's overdue. You just nod your head in your seat until they notice you. And when they tell you something about me,
now sometimes I wonder, would I have had a better life, exposing my dark thoughts? Would you see me in a better light? Would you give advice to what you did and what you didn't like? Or would you sit inside all the plight that I'm imprisoned by? Now would you question my perception, give direction, strengthening the path that I was destined? Would you step in with the best intention, relieving all the tension of the stress that got me fenced in? Now pardon me for revealing this weak a part of me, unless you're targeting me. This part of me is hard to see. I'd be lying if I'm saying what you thought of me didn't bother me. Qualities of a faulty ideology. Honestly, every part of me can feel the heavens calling me. I'm hoping that this evil doesn't swallow me. It's a part of me that only God can see. And if you don't care, my sincere apology.
Whatever they thought about me, they don't know the truth. Cause I'm on this track with just beat, and it's overdue. You just nod your head in seat until they notice you. And if they tell you something about me, hey yo, whatever they thought about me, they don't know the truth. I just know I'm rocking this beat like it's overdue. You just nod your head, move your feet until they notice you. And when they tell you something about me,
Quincy, where you is? I can't see you these days.
Darling, as our Jamaican friends say, I gone a foreign.
Well, I hope you coming back for Red Sky at night. You never miss that, and you better not start now.
No, girl. I'll make sure I'm there. When is this again?
Saturday, March 2nd, Parkwell Theatre Grounds from 4 p.m. to midnight. Seem delicious Cayman cooked food, all the dance, storytelling, dramatic and musical performances, and of course, all the local artisans selling their beautiful art, crafts, jewelry, clothes, and accessories. There's even a new development, the Caymanian Village.
Okay, well, I'll meet you at the entrance at 4 o'clock.
Don't forget your $15 to get in now.
Tickets for Red Sky at Night are $15 for adults, $5 for children 12 and under, $10 for seniors 65 and over, and students ages 13 to 17. Get yours today through Event Pro or one of our many outlets across the island.
A caring and community spirit, cherished family and cultural values. These are some of the things that still embodies the Caymanian way of life in the Eastern Districts today. Savannah Pharmacy, your neighborhood pharmacy, located in Countryside Shopping Village, is delighted to offer products and services of real value. Whether it's catering to your family's medical needs or carrying apparel, gifts, and beauty products, Savannah Pharmacy provides you with more than just prescriptions. Remember, they're always just around the corner with everything your family needs and convenient opening hours, including Sundays and holidays. Savannah Pharmacy. For more information, call 946-3336.
Youth Flex for all people by young people.
Welcome back, my dear listeners. You're listening to an unfamiliar voice. Yes, I normally be beside Bradley, but today I am co-hosting this segment. So, we have a wonderful guest with us today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is George Smith, and I'm the current president of the Cayman Islands Agriculture Society.
All right. What new things can people expect from the 52nd Agriculture Show?
Well, the agriculture show it's like one big melting pot. If you went to Pirates Week, you wanted East End flavor, you had to go East End. Or if you wanted North Side flavor, you would have to go to North Side. But at the agriculture show, there's a combination of all of that. All right? And let's don't talk about the food. I mean, the food is going to be awesome once again, as usual. We have Roscoe, the mechanical bull. We have the bungee trampoline. We have all of the youths that will be entertaining us throughout the day. And so many more. We also have the kids area, the kids zone that we call it, which is supposed to be bigger than ever. And our industrial area is going to be larger than ever before.
All right, that's a lot. I hope the listeners can remember all of that. So, if anyone was interested in purchasing a ticket, how and where can they get their tickets?
Okay, any member, Friday, they will be at all of the supermarkets. Or any agriculture show member. Also is $5 for kids, $10 for adults. Or if you wanted to stand a chance to win the $20,000, it's $25, which allows you an entry also.
Wait, how can you win the $25,000? Repeat again.
$25 ticket.
Okay.
And you are allowed to enter with that ticket. So you stand a chance to win the $20,000 by buying a ticket for $25.
So listeners, if you're interested in winning $25,000, purchase a $25 ticket. Am I right?
$20,000 for the $25 ticket. No problem. And like I said, it's $10 just to enter and $5 for kids.
Yes, sir.
What was the inspiration for the start of the agriculture show?
Well, it started long before my time. But I assume that it's basically the same concept where the farmers were producing so much stuff that they decided to showcase it, and celebrate what they have been doing. Because, I mean, being a farmer in Cayman is not as easy as what you see in other places where they have, you know, lots of topsoil and it looks like beautiful football fields. It's a challenge, so that's why you must commend them on what they're doing. So that's what I assume, is that because if you go back to history, food wasn't so prevalent as it is now. You know, every day a plane is coming in, or every other day a boat is landing. Before, back in the day, it was not that way. They had to farm more, I would say, to feed their families.
All right. So I know that for a fact. One of the problems that I see for farmers is also advertising. So this would be a perfect way for any farmers who want to advertise. So if anyone wanted to have a booth out there, who could they contact?
Well, today is Wednesday, and unfortunately, all booths are sold.
Oh my!
I mean, we had to basically turn down people, so that's why we're saying we know that it's supposed to be big. Yes.
My dear listeners, I apologize that all the booths are sold out, but please, we encourage you to come out to the agriculture show.
Will there be any musical performances there?
Definitely. We will have, you name it, and it's going to be there. Also, throughout the day, from, you know, the grand opening will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Gates open at 7:30. And throughout the day would be musical presentations. And also at 5:30 we're going to have a gospel concert from 5:30 till 7:30, because at the end of the day we want to thank God and show our appreciation to Him, because without His blessings nothing would be possible.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you a question.
Sure.
What is your favorite part about the agriculture show?
That's a difficult question. Well, I raise livestock, right? And I like to see the others, because sometimes you don't get the chance to visit everybody's farm. And, you know, even if you did visit farms for that day, you know, the farmers has been preparing special for the agriculture show, so you might see something that you have never seen at your friend's farm. So that's, I would say, the livestock area. And not to forget, we have the pet and zoo, which will be back again. And horse rides, definitely they will be back by Coral Stone Stables. And we'll have performances by Cowboy Town Stables and the Equestrian Center.
Okay, so just to jump a little bit back, as you were saying in the beginning of this interview, how you would find north side kind of food in like a certain part, in the east end, like in a certain part. What is your favorite part?
Well, as you can see, I'm kind of fat right now, so I kind of like all of them. And if by the time you get to, there's going to be 16 food stalls.
Wow.
Right? Well, no, actually 17. 16 food stalls and the kitchen. Right? The kitchen, which is controlled by John Gray High School. So I'm saying that if you sample all of them, by the time I get to probably 6, I definitely would be full. So, but definitely it's like, when you taste one, you say, well, you have to try the next one, and you keep going on. It's like sort of eating chips.
Yes.
You can't eat one chip.
Nobody ever eats one chip.
Exactly right. So.
Yes. So for our listeners out there who are foodies like I am, there's 17 stalls out there for cultural food.
Yes.
So guys, please, I encourage you to come out. So we're in our season of creativity. What does creativity means to you?
I think creativity, and I gotta use this term, just like what you guys has done with the Flex.
Yeah.
You all have came up with an idea, or I would say your lead, Mr. Miles, came up with an idea and decided to put it into action. Right. Similar to the agriculture show, where you would come and you would see so many things that you probably never saw before. Right. That's when people sit down and think about something and create something that is not. So in simple words, let's just say if your mom cooked, and let's just say she cooked curry chicken.
Yeah.
But you decided one day to change it a little bit, and you put something that she normally never put in before.
Yeah.
That is creativity, you know, that she might come home and say, oh, wait a minute, what you did that for? But when she tasted it, she was like, wait a minute, this is better than mine, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what it's about, right? So, yeah, that's what I would say.
So, my question is for you now. For the agriculture cook-off, I'm so sorry. What is the most surprising thing that you have seen so far at the agriculture show?
It's another difficult question. Well, I would say that, you know, I didn't think that the young people could cook so well. Honestly, with you guys that has the cook-off actually under the pavilion. I was a judge one year. And
really?
Yeah. It was like I wanted to taste more, you know, but it tastes really good. Because, you know, sometimes you'd say young people can probably only cook a hot dog or something, but no.
Man, we get more advances.
Yeah, I have to give them credit, you know. They're up there with any one of the fancy restaurants, right? So definitely I would say that is one of the highlights for me at the show.
Can you recall which year that was that you judged?
I think it was the 50th. Yes, which is 2 years ago.
All right.
Do you have any closing remarks or shout-outs?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I want to find out if you guys are coming to the show.
Of course. I have to come. I have to.
Okay. Well, I would like to thank the ministry. For sure, Miss Juliana O'Connor Connolly, the Minister for Youth, Sports, Agriculture and Lands. They have been tremendously supportive. I would like to thank the Premier's office for booking all of the shows that we have been on for the last couple of days. I would like to thank Flo, Yellow. They're definitely our bigger sponsors. And there's so many that, you know, if I started, I'd probably forget some, but I would like to thank all of them, and definitely the people that supports the agriculture show. Because, you know, the show is not about me per se. Even though I'm the president now, it's a traditional thing that in Cayman, you know, and I think everybody looks forward to it, and that's why we work so hard to make sure that we pull off a good show and everybody can have a good time on that day. Because it's not too many places you can go in the world that you find 130 different nationalities that is come together without an issue.
Yeah.
You know, so that's one of the things. And I would just like to tell the people that parking is going to be even better than previously.
Oh, okay.
So, I know. But I would just like to shout out the RCIPS for the job that they have done, and the cadets. Definitely a tremendous job, and we are looking forward to even probably a better job this year. And like I said, the parking has been extended, so it should be easier to get there. But just follow the instructions as you go. But other than that, and I would like to thank God.
Yes,
of course. For everything, you know, because
we have to.
Yeah, sometimes I think we get complacent and we
forget sometimes.
It's me, but it's not really so. I'd like to thank him for sure for all the blessings he have done.
Yes, and I'll also like to thank you for coming on the show today. I'm really blown away. I am more excited to come to Agriculture Show next week. It's next week Wednesday, just to remind you guys, it's next week Wednesday.
March the 6th.
Yes. So we're going to have a next guest, where we're going to have a quick music break, but I will no longer be your host. Letting Go by Matrix.
Tricks. It feels like every single night I'll be receiving mixed messages. Keep checking the time, you can see what kind of stress I'm in. If you wanna know, well, I tell you what the lesson is. Tell you about the rest of it. This is what she said to me. I know
there's a place where people can live with no fear, and we can make our way there if you don't ever let go. I know that there's a place where people can live with no fear, and we can make our way there if you don't ever let me go.
That's what she said to me, had her let wide while she spread for me. Next thing I know, she be ghosting, essentially. Had me thinking maybe she pretends to be into me. After 7 days and nights like a sermon, saw her with another guy, she told me it was her mind. Then she said, don't let me go. I said, don't let you go. I don't know where to hold. So I had to make a choice whether this was worth it. And I had to open the curtains, look into the mirror and see what the truth is. Yo, cause I feel like I'm losing her. No, I'm talking about myself. Swallow my pride and put my feelings on the shelf. But the time spent was way too short. Say no more, I had to make my retort. I felt no remorse when I had to resort to all these underhanded tactics and methods. But when I did that, all I was left was stressing. And I guess that is the lesson. I'm on a mission, no time for confessions. Trying to create something timeless and special. Every time I go back, she said we moving forward. So why it feels like regression? I know that
there's a place where people can live with no fear, and we can make our way there if you don't ever let go. I know that there's a place where people can live with no fear, and we can make our way there if you don't ever let me go. I'm so into you. I'm so into you. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. I'm right here now.
But really she was just an idea that I once had. I could never let go, cause she'd always come back. Sleepless nights into days, there was some that had me feeling like I was a genius. It wasn't bad, but time passed and I couldn't get past the very first stages. I'm losing it fast. Couldn't find a way to turn this vague concept into something concrete. Now I'm losing more sleep. Then somebody beat me to it, man. I saw it at a show, not quite the same idea, but it was so close. So how did they know? I ain't tell no one before, but it was mine first. I ain't never letting go. I got tons of ideas and they gone in a flash, and she was just one, but the problem was that if I couldn't make it work after I let the other slip away, it would be a tragedy. So I had to make a stay.
I know that there's a place where people can live with no fear, and we can make our way there if you don't ever let go. I know that there's a place where people can live with no fear, and we can make our way there if you don't ever let me go. I know a place where we can go. Just me and you, just me and you.
Chances are you're sitting in your car right now. You were probably sitting all day too. Well, did you know the risks of prolonged sitting without proper nutrition and exercise increases your chances of heart disease, dementia, and diabetes? Train with Dre understands your struggle, offering customized fitness plans, real-time tracking, and expert training. It's time you got moving with Dre. Contact Andre today at 928-3420 or visit him on Facebook and Instagram.
Train with Dre. Getting in shape has never been easier with the mobile fitness app by Train with Dre. Top-rated personal training is only an app away.
I'm Michael Webster.
And I'm Denise Brown of Cayman Insurance Center.
Family is not the most important thing, it's everything.
And for 45 years, we have worked with the community and their families on protecting themselves for the future.
Whether it's providing top-rated life insurance
or protecting your family's household investment.
From our family to yours, we understand and we care.
I'm Denise Brown. Call me at 814-7229.
And I'm Michael Webster at 925-5433.
We are Cayman Insurance Center,
specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services at an affordable rate. We are Michael and
Denise at Cayman Insurance Center.
Call today.
Hello, I'm Joseph Woods, the Acting Port Director. Our port facility is the hub of the Cayman Islands commerce and economic activity, handling $658 million in imported goods annually. From groceries to construction materials, all sectors of our economy depend on the port. But it is now 40 years old. Its infrastructure is degrading, and we feel the strain from insufficient space for both cargo and cruise operations. The time is now. A new expanded port facility is needed to allow both cargo and cruise to operate efficiently and to support our island's continued growth and development. Support the port, support our tourism, support Cayman's continued growth and development.
Youth Flex for all people by young people.
Welcome back, everyone. So you guys might notice we sound a little bit differently. That's because I'm Chloe and I'll be hosting the last segment.
Hey, Chloe.
Right now we're going to go into our news and highlights by Chanel, Angel, and Josh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our Sometime After 4 news is brought to you by Youth Flex Radio Show. I am Chanel Martinez. The new Self-Help Community Foundation Poetry Slam auditions continues in high school until the end of March. Check your school office for the lunchtime audition on your campus. The Poetry Slam is open to any youth ages 10 to 25 and is sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, Agriculture, and Lands and offered the grand prize of $500 to the winner again this year. Email tnshcommunityfoundation at cnw.ky for more information. Savannah United Church is looking for a youth minister. If you have the skills to motivate and encourage young people, contact Savannah United Church office at 947-6071 or submit written applications to info@savannahunited.ky. With all of the district cook-off completed, the National Youth Cook-Off Finals will be held at the 52nd Agricultural Show on Ash Wednesday. The National Youth Cook-Off Show is proudly sponsored by Cayman National, Caribbean Gourmet Foods, Department of Tourism, Home Gas Limited, Lighthouse School, Lehman Scott High School, and the new Self-Help Community Foundation.
Congratulations to all of the 14 candidates who applied for the role of Cayman Youth Ambassador. They will be announced in the coming weeks, and you know that Youth Flex is going to let you know who they are in a very shortly.
Props to the former CIYA president and the medical students Amber Martinez on her contribution to the multicultural cookbook with re-owned Hungarian chef Lokido Akos. We read her stories last week in the Caymanian Compass. And finally, on highlights, allow me to highlight 12 Proud of Them honorees for the Round 10. They are Isabella Hall, Jade Bernard, Gracielle Bent, Julissa Bennett, Allison Flores Hernandez, Juliana Crooks, Diego Smith, Nathan McCoy, Jarrell Belafonte, Dominic Owens, Shannon Williams, and Youth Flex very own Tarek Francis. To put items on the highlights, email the Flex at james.miles@gov.ky or leave your comments on our Instagram or Facebook page. Search for Youth Flex Radio Show.
Youth Flex has partnered with Clifton Hunter High, John Gray High School, and the Public Library to bring you the word of the week, which is sponsored. SPONSOR. It's a noun that means a person, firm, organization, etc. that finances and buy the time to broadcast a radio or television program so as to advise a product, a political party, etc. That concludes our highlights this week. I'm Angel Smith.
And I'm Joshua McLean.
Thank you, guys. So with us now we have the Commonwealth Youth Parliamentarians. So can you guys please introduce yourself?
We already know me. I'm Chanel Martinez.
We don't know you?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Katrin Farrington Martinez.
And I'm Gabriella King.
What sitting is this of the Youth Parliament, and what roles are you playing in the Youth Parliament?
So this is the 12th, I believe, annual Youth Parliament. And I am the Madam Speaker, the Speaker of the House.
Madam Speaker.
My role is backbench.
And I'm the Minister of Home Affairs and Financial Services.
Before we move on, explain that to me, please. Your position.
My position? Basically, I deal with financial services that the government deals with, and also home affairs like prison and police, and yeah.
Okay. What about the backbench?
I help move the motion and I give a speech on the bill as well.
Okay. Madam Speaker?
So, basically, I don't want to say I control what goes on in the house, but, like, but I don't control everything, but I control, you know what I mean?
No, you don't control.
But yeah, that's basically, like, I have to give a speech, I have to give the welcome speech, and then I have to, like, the opposition and government, they do a vote, and I have to, like, make sure, know which one is which, the ayes or the noes.
You basically keep the place in order.
Yeah, I control.
Oh, I see what you're
Honorable. Okay. What can people expect to see at the youth parliament this year?
Me?
Go ahead.
Actually, I'll be saying it. What to expect is a topic that is well discussed and worth hearing about, and everyone can kind of relate to it when it regards to our island, and it's being discussed worldwide.
Okay.
Hold on. What's the topic?
Oh, the topic, well, for my group, which is government, we are talking on the bill of reforming the use of plastic bags. So, like, no more plastic bags.
And opposition is doing
the youth
rehabilitation center and also juvenile detention center.
Okay.
So tell us when and where can the general public attend?
Well, it's on March 11th.
March 11th.
It's Monday and it starts at 10:30.
Yeah.
10:30. Yeah.
At the Legislative Assembly, in the public seating area upstairs.
So it's
open to the public. It's open to the public so they can come and listen and see what we have to say as youth of Cayman Islands. People say that we are the future, so if we are the future, what we say should matter to what other people.
Is there a fee or anything to get in?
No.
Okay, so it's free. That's no Cayman, it's like free stuff.
Oh. We are in our season of creativity. What does creativity mean to each of you? Madam Speaker, go ahead.
Okay, so for me, creativity means like doing what you love or doing what you want to do despite what others say. And for my role as youth, the Speaker of the House, with the speech, I kind of have to like connect my speech to the theme of the Commonwealth Day, which is a connected Commonwealth. And for me, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite a struggle to connect the theme to the Youth Parliament. So I had to be like creative, and I got help from my sister, who was actually Madam Speaker at one point in time, and also Miss Zena, who gave me a topic that I could put in my speech. And yeah.
So you're holding up the trend of being a Madam Speaker?
I can only be it once. So.
Okay, cool. What about Miss Backbench? Is that what it's called, don't you?
Yeah, it's called backbench. Creativity to me means expressing one's individuality and expressing what makes them different and what makes them unique and what they love.
And for creativity for me is like using what you have to make something better than what you had. So you just basically taking, yeah.
Okay.
So would you guys like to thank any sponsors or have any final shout outs?
We would like to thank Harney's Law Firm.
I would like to personally thank Miss Suzanne, but I would like to thank men.
Okay.
So thank you guys for coming on with us today. Any more closing remarks?
Shout out to my friends on Island and on Brack. Shout out to Kabira, Brittany, the one right beside me, Chanel. Shout out to all of them. I hope I didn't miss out in any really important people. And my friends, Nate and Nathan.
Okay, so before you go, just remind us of the dates and stuff.
The date is March 11th, Monday.
Okay.
At the
Legislative
Assembly. Okay, so we'll now move into our next music break.
After 5 by Matrix.
The
clock is ticking and I'm waiting to finish so I can jet, yo. In a couple minutes, I'm finna vanish like presto. Hit the speed limit, I'm driven to burn some petrol. Left the side like Esco, this my manifesto. It's after 5, let's go. Cause when my work done, I'm like a different person. I put in work, cuz send me any track that you packing and I will murk her. So when my work done, I'm not the same person. I put in work, cuz send me any track you think like it and I will murk her. When it's that time, I'll be way too hype. Of my sense of composure, I may lose sight. It's like a full moon right when the waveform spikes. I transform into a monster, werewolf by night. Terrorize the village, I'm pillaging, killing every evening. The next day when they see me, they still don't know the secret of how I beat these beats into defeat, then repeat. They beat too sweet, it's like a feast, so I eat. I'm shanking these rhythms like it was prison time. After 5, I go from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde, spitting lines right in the illest verse, and I'm feeling like Frankenstein. Finished recording, I'm screaming, it's alive, it's the mic. I don't know what it does, I just know I lose control if I'm open enough. And the moment I let go, that's the moment I love. Cause in the day I'm Bruce Banner, when I flow I'm the Hulk or a Sultan. Cause no one can tell me nothing, never disproving my logic, I'm like a Vulcan. And I be bringing the fire, so call me Vulcan. The god, not the super friend, that's just insulting. No token black guy, so dope but not high. No smoking, that's why I don't choke when I rhyme. You gon' quote my next lines, I don't hold my breath, I flow so the track's like, oh no, it's that guy. You don't know about that life. Cause when my work done, I'm like a different person. I put in work, cuz send me any track that you packing and I will murk her. So when my work done, I'm not the same person. I put in work, cuz send me any track you think like it and I will murk her.
Wait, on the thought that I had put the rap down? That's like saying that the shooter put the Mac down. That's like saying you heard Mayweather back down without stepping in the ring to lay the flipping smack down. That other stuff I dropped, that was like a year old. Now I'm putting something fresher in your ear holes. Ask Johnny, y'all need to be careful, cause you could get burned by things that may appear cold. That's right, the singer slash rapper still don't understand why on acting like trappers. Then get up in the booth biting lines like snappers. Talking about floss and must be talking about plackers. I have no intentions to kill bad guys, but trust me, I'ma make sure that they heels have eyes. Like they just made a wrong turn, I gon' make the song burn. But not like Usher, more like Bone Crusher. Somebody tell a kid where the breadwinner at, so I could take this red shell and lick him off for the track. Have him doing 360s and park with a flat. Then I pull up to the scene and put the coins in a sack. Make it heavy enough to throw a shoulder disc. Then call Kendrick and tell him that the gold exists. Yeah, I know they wanna get a hold of this, but brethren, we taking the whole of this.
Cause when my work done, I'm like a different person. I put in work, cuz send me any track that you packing and I will murk her. So when my work done, I'm not the same person. I put in work, cuz send me any track you think like it and I will murk her.
Why murk when I can easily disperse a beat? Burn it to the 3rd degree and serve it in a wordy feast. Slice you with the gun, you would swear that I was Germany's. Burning trees, man, I'm puffing on the Hercules. So I'm strong in the dome, yes, certainly. Clouds in my ozone, but vision clear is worth to me. Illest with the rhymes like I grew up in a nursery. Died up on a cloud and had Jesus spit a verse to me. Skinny rigging, wrap it up. Thundercast to clap it up. Left ear, right ear, I open heads like apertures. Way above your flow, 7 levels to my aqueduct. Thought you were the sharpest till I'm at the neck of Dracula. Hope you good at math because I brought this verse to add it up and function on the X between your eyes. Calculus with the Mac, from immaculate I smack you with the back of it. Just reminding all you whack rappers it ain't happening.
Quincy, where you is? I can't see you these days.
Darling, as our Jamaican friends say, I gone a foreign.
Well, I hope you coming back for Red Sky at night. You never miss that and you better not start now.
No, girl. I'll make sure I'm there. When is this again?
Saturday, March 2nd, Hartwell Theatre Grounds from 4 p.m. to midnight. Seem delicious Cayman cooked food, all the dance, storytelling, dramatic and musical performances, and of course, all the local artisans selling their beautiful art, crafts, jewelry, clothes, and accessories. There's even a new development, the Caymanian Village.
Okay, well, I'll meet you at the entrance at 4 o'clock.
Don't forget your $15 to get in now.
Tickets for Red Sky at Night are $15 for adults, $5 for children 12 and under, $10 for seniors 65 and over, and students ages 13 to 17. Get yours today through Event Pro or one of our many outlets across the island.
Don't take chances with your family's future or your valuable assets. Always be prepared and ensure your family is provided for. Cayman Insurance Center specializes in life, property, motor, health, and liability at the most competitive premiums and affordable rates on island. Call Michael Webster today at 925-5433 for life insurance or Denise Brown at 814-7229 for property insurance. Call them today for all your insurance needs.
A caring and community spirit, cherished family and cultural values. These are some of the things that still embodies the Caymanian way of life in the Eastern Districts today. Savannah Pharmacy, your neighborhood pharmacy, located in Countryside Shopping Village, is delighted to offer products and services of real value. Whether it's catering to your family's medical needs or carrying apparel, gifts, and beauty products, Savannah Pharmacy provides you with more than just prescriptions. Remember, they're always just around the corner with everything your family needs and convenient opening hours, including Sundays and holidays. Savannah Pharmacy. For more information, call 946-3336.
Welcome back, everyone. Joining us now, we have the District Cook-Off Champions. Can you guys please introduce yourselves?
My name is Bradley, the current host of the Youth Flex radio show.
My name is Joshua McLean.
My name is Mohindra Brown, and I'm the music director, and I'm also representing Northside.
So has anyone ever competed in this competition before?
Not one day in my life.
Really, no.
I told you with a big chef, right?
Exactly.
No Mohindra.
Don't even come with that, Brandy, please. But yeah, we all competed before.
So what position did you come in the last time?
Lost. I mean, Josh is the reigning champion, so
yes.
I came
and
first.
I came second.
I come and take it from him.
Yes, I tell you.
You better come with a big fight.
Watch out! Oh my gosh. Okay.
So how does it feel to compete in the finals?
Like any other finals? That joke. Well, honestly, I used to it now. I'm not showing off anything, but it just don't feel no way to me. It's just another competition, so I just have to be ready. That's all.
I feel basically the same way. Well, it's not really. I'm not really like accustomed to it as yet, but like I feel like I'll get used to it if I continue to do it. But right now, I feel happy.
You know, I don't quote myself from 3 years ago. I'm only gonna try my best and do what I can do. Honestly.
That's right.
Amen. So, what was your favorite part?
Cooking.
Boy, the favorite part is finishing. I don't know what y'all talking about. The favorite part is finishing.
Yes. When you look down on your dish and you just can see like you put out a dish that you can say like I'm proud of. Yeah, like when you see and say that you put out a dish that you're proud of. That's my favorite part of it. But like sometimes
finishing is the best part because you don't got no stress afterwards.
Anyway,
no more stress.
If you're not stressing, you're not cooking. So
true.
That's before.
Let me talk.
Okay.
My favorite part is actually the rush of it. Like I don't know. I just have this thing. I just have this feeling for a genuine rush. Like if I don't do something that giving me a rush, I really don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we learn from Kabul.
Amen.
Okay, so thank you guys for joining us today. That was the Cook-Off Champions, and will you guys be competing at the agriculture show?
Nope.
Yes, of course. On next week, Wednesday, Ash Wednesday.
Come out and support Team Mo and Team Josh.
Nuh-uh. Come support all the teams.
Alright, there you go. All the teams.
So thank you all for joining us on Youth Flex Day. I'm your host, Chloe, with the other hosts,
Bradley,
Mohindra.
Shout out to our guests, the proud and honorary Jillian Crooks, the folks from CIYA, the youth parliamentarians, and the district youth cook-off champions. Shout out to Radio Cayman for their work on sounding boards, Mr. Wilson Atria, DJ Lynn, and DJ Silver Fox. We see you. Shout out to RJ and Mr. Jamu for the live YouTube feed. Also special shout out to the Youth Flex Cube. Victoria and Brianna are co-producers. Jarrett on Youth Flex Socials. Music by Matrix and Mohendra, a musical director. Zola, Chanel, and Ashley on the Youth Flex news desk. And the 100 Plus Flex family all over the globe.
Thanks to SIFA for sponsoring the Super Jam, and to you, our listeners, for tuning in every Wednesday, 4 to 5, for Youth Flex on 89.9 FM. Join us again next Wednesday for Youth Flex Season of Creativity. Until next time, this is Bradley McLaughlin letting you know that one, if you know better, do better. Play your part and give back today.
Right when the waveform spikes, I transform into a monster, werewolf by night. Terrorize the village, I'm pillaging, killing every evening. The next day when they see me, they still don't know the secret of how I beat these beats into defeat, then repeat. They be too sweet, it's like a feast, so I eat. I'm shanking these rhythms like it was prison time. After 5, I go from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde, spitting lines right in the illest verse, and I'm feeling like Frankenstein. Finished recording, I'm screaming, it's alive, it's the mic. I don't know what it does, I just know I lose control if I'm open enough. And the moment I let go, that's the moment I love. Cause in the day I'm Bruce Banner, when I flow I'm the Hulk or a Sultan. Cause no one can tell me nothing, never disproving my logic, I'm like a Vulcan. And I be bringing the fire, so call me Vulcan. The god, not the super friend, that's just insulting. No token black guy, so dope but not high. No smoking, that's why I don't choke when I rhyme. You gon' quote my next lines, I don't hold my breath, I flow so the track's like, oh no, it's that guy. You don't know about that life, cause when my work done, I'm like a different person.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. 5 o'clock a world when the whistle blows. No one owns a piece of my time.
Are you ready?
It's the beginning of a new and excitingly